Well, we are back with the Delian Company, Chapter 7. Actual play series where we play the Any award-winning game Daggerheart as of last week.
Ow, did it win an Emmy?
Ow.
There can't be a role play section in the Emmys.
Not the
music?
Emmys.
The drawings?
Emmys.
Sorry.
I'll be honest, I heard Emmy first too, if I'll defend you.
I'm not hearing any difference between these two sounds you're making.
N's instead of M's.
You all spoke at the same time, so that made it even harder to hear what the fuck was going on.
N for Nolan rather than
Yes.
M for Michael.
The Nennies.
Any.
The Ninnies.
The Ennies. Wow, okay. What does that stand for?
This is where we really out ourselves, is really on the button in terms of the hot TTRPG news.
Yeah.
But long story short, it's a yearly award thing for tabletop role-playing games. Daggerheart won. I believe it was best game and best rules, I think.
Best rules.
Yeah.
That's some good rules, man.
Which is good, because I've been writing blogs about how I'm like, oh, this has got something to it. This is quite interesting, actually.
I'm just checking all the Any winners. See how many
you
wins
better.
he got.
Yeah. But Heart was an any winner as well, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, a couple of years ago.
Oh, yes.
I think we should start the fake news that it won an Emmy.
Daggerheart.
It's very confusing to some people.
Yeah.
Not a lot of wins for D&D then.
Good.
I assumed it wouldn't be, but it's interesting because you think of, like, the Oscars, they just give it the obvious shit, don't they? So.
Well, I think there's an
It's good,
understanding
it's
it's more like indie games.
It's cool.
The finalists are picked by a panel, and then
Monty
public
Python's co-curricular medieval reenactment program. There's a Monty Python game?
yes, I've read some of it. It's quite funny.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Mackie's about to want to recommend a wholly different game system.
Yeah,
Let's stop.
We've lost him. Someone bring him back to Daggerheart.
7th session and our final Daggerheart session.
Show me that robot monkey again.
Yeah, we'll bring you in with robot monkeys. Yes, nice. Well, we rejoin the action in the middle of a fight. But my offer still stands, a shiny hope. The person who recounts what happened last time.
I'll recount. I don't think it was that much. We finished climbing a giant wall and fought that lizard. And then we trekked across some wetlands before we stumbled across the big iron giant, which is where the session began, and encountered a smaller construct that was patrolling. There were various attempts to engage with it and empathize with it and to kind of understand it better, but it turned out that actually the more interesting thread was that it was actually made or was in the service of Veyn's master? I put grandfather master. I don't know if that's quite right, but
close enough.
Yeah.
The mentor of her own mentor,
That was
art
it.
scholar Kylan Voss.
Island Voss, exactly. So there was obviously a lot of interest in that, and we didn't really get a lot out of it, but it did make us think we were at least closer to finding that particular connection of Veins, which was good. And then we kind of spent a lot of time examining that before we moved on, and came across as we're journeying towards Hilltop to deliver our magical.
Not Hile.
Not Hilltop.
Was it Hilltop? Was an interesting little Freudian.
Hilltop.
That happened last time when you did it as well.
There you go. That's why I'm just following you. And then.
No bad.
and then yes, we encountered a sword in the stone at the end of a peak on the side of a mountain, and everyone thought it was absolutely fine. No one thought it would be a trap, so we all proceeded that way without any questions. And we didn't really do much to the sword in the stone. We examined it, but as we did, we discovered the base was magical, and I didn't decide if that was because there was just two wolves hiding in there. But yes, two stone wolves erupted out of it, and they have the ability to phase through rock, and a battle ensued. I think was to try to bind them in space, but they both scurried away, and then one was magically shot off the cliff by Veyn, but not after seriously wounding our ward, Billy Larkspur, who's at death's door, and one more wolf to defeat, and we have no idea where it is. It could be literally under our feet. So we were left mid-peril.
And who appeared at the end?
Giant fucking scorpion.
So,
Oh god, yeah.
So not appearing
Big
in this film.
Big score.
Yeah,
I thought it was a joke.
Big Scorp.
Where is he now?
You
He's
see him
massive,
on
Michael.
the left,
Lording above us.
I don't see him. Don't see him.
on the
Have
tactical.
you zoomed out on the tactical?
Yeah, I've zoomed out. We've got a token issue. One of these weird token issues where can you like reset him or refresh him?
Oh, these token issues. Okay, let me get him back.
I do remember poking out, but in my mind it was almost like a bit of a gag. Oh look, ooh, giant scorpion. But no, I think about it. Ah, yeah, there he is.
Oh, we have our token
Bloody hell.
senile old man.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. So I now don't see him.
Oh,
Yes, I
fuck.
now don't see him.
Hilarious.
I should have asked you to reset Mikey instead of.
Probably, yeah. Probably should actually.
Shove that in your bug report.
I remember last time it was. Oh no, I can't see him. I'll reset.
I mean, I can now see him.
Join
Was
game.
Mikey the problem?
Tactical. I can see him.
All right, that's good.
That's good.
That's really
Splendid
good.
stuff.
Yes. So one stone wraith down, but the scorpion has appeared. I need to refamiliarize myself with their rules.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh yes, one thing we need to remember is we don't get hope and fear off of reaction rolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like the group actions and things like that. I think there was a few times last week where we're bagging some hope that maybe you shouldn't have bagged, but
I think we
It's good to
balanced it
know.
out by you gained some fear as well.
I think I was
we're all
maxed
even.
on fear for 8 the whole session, so I lost out on a
We're
lot.
even, really.
No.
So it's literally
Use it or lose it.
So we say the definition of reaction. So, for example, if we're out in the world and we're doing a roll to discern something, or to like, that would still count for hope, fear if we were like actively doing something. We're talking about reactions is the only.
Yeah, so that there is a specific thing called a reaction roll instead of an action roll, and it's normally if I call for you to
Yes. Yeah. Roll. Yeah, exactly.
do stuff, resist stuff, or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. Well, let's. Did we end with Veyn blasting that thing off the thing? Yeah. So
I believe we did, and then you said something along the lines of, "I shall have the last word," and summoned a scorpion.
Oh, yeah,
Spun
that
the
sounds like
random
I believe
bullshit meter.
I believe that's where we rejoin the action.
I did a hard GM move. All right. Well, let's jump the spotlight over to old Worcester. Worcestershire
Yes.
sauce.
Well, yes, Worcester's kind of looking
Another
around at that
condiment.
kind of. Yes, well, that's exactly the name. The looking around in a bit of fear, but then spotting the scorpion and spotting Billy Lark's in trouble. Probably move at least in front of Billy Lark's as best he
Oh, wow.
can. And there's not much else he could do at a non.
Protect the boy.
Because how height is height going to affect our range, or are we just going to not give a fuck about height versus close? Do you know what I mean? It seems like close would be surely at the base of the hill, but height
Let's
would
not.
be...
Yeah, let's not try. And...
Yeah, I thought you might not want to, but even
You
that, I don't
read
want
that
that
mirror.
close. So there's not much he could really do in a. He's a very close. He's a very. Oh, actually, sorry, bullshit. No, he can use his old magic staff and do a little bit of long range attacks. I'm gonna do that. I'll just pop
There
him with my long range.
Pop up with my staff.
That's it. I don't have any bonus. I was going to regular. So he's kind of cobbles over with his stuff as he gets there. Just turns, fires off a magic shot, and kind of tries to put himself in way of the old larks. Here we go. Let's see if we get something.
Larks.
Oh,
It's a crit.
Oh, lovely. Oh yeah.
It's
That's my first crit.
It's a bloody critical.
My first crit. Whoopity whoop. Boopity boop. And that was you still get hope from a crit? And you still get a fear, or it's just hope and no fear?
I am not 100% sure, but I say I would think from a critical you would get hope, yeah.
Yeah.
You think you would?
Wouldn't it?
You do. And you get to clear a stress from your street.
Well, that's fucking fantastic. That was great. Okay, cool. And then for damage, it's just a crit. But already add anything to that, or it's just
Well, you just click roll damage there on your old.
Wherever it says to me. 6. Just a little. Oh, what the fuck?
What?
What? I got 21. What the? Holy shit! That can't be right. Let's look at that. Bonus 12.
Why does it say bonus 12?
12
Where's
bone.
that gonna? What's that gonna
What
come?
if-
What's a
what
crit
if
supposed to
you-
be? I haven't done. I don't even touch the jewel staff.
What have you
That's
done?
hilarious.
What
What's it
have you
gonna be?
done?
Yeah. So you,
Trait is instinct.
when you roll a crit,
Yeah.
you get your maximum amount of damage
Ah,
plus whatever
Yeah.
you would have rolled. So it's not like doubled. It is just one of them is fixed to being max damage.
Right.
Plus-
It's a D6, which is the max.
So if you,
Yes,
so
and then
clearly
yes, yeah.
you roll 2d12. Oh, yeah, 2d6. So
Yeah.
you get 12 plus the extra
But then
plus
it-
your spell casting things. That adds up. If your
But then
spell
it-
casting trait is a +3,
Yeah.
you
But
would
it seems
have.
that-
Yeah. So 12 is the max from 2d6.
Yeah.
You roll 2 3s,
Yeah.
18, plus your spell casting modifier of
Right,
plus
yeah.
3, 21.
That is depth because you say it roll the max, but then it adds the roll as well.
yep.
Yes, you get
Yeah,
the
okay.
so instead of like in D&D you would do double
Wow.
damage.
Sure.
In this, it's rather than doing double damage, it's max
Yeah.
damage plus your rolls.
Fucking no, it's great. I think just Worcester just spurred on by the fear and the need to protect this little creature. He fires off a fucking walloping
Nice.
shot.
Gotcha.
A walloping shot.
He kind of looks at his staff a bit like, "Oh, I didn't know I could do that." Ooh. I didn't do that. It's what he did. It's what he did in character.
Reset the clock. He's done a goof.
Yeah. Oh?
All right, I'm gonna spend a point of fear to steal the
shit.
spotlight.
Yeah,
Even though you
fair
did a
play.
crit, big giant scorpion. He took a severe damage, by the way. You blasted him with some energy. Does
Like a
your
leg off?
does your staff shoot just energy, or is it like elemental?
It would be. He's a water base. It'd be that kind of classic, kind of like an icy shimmer of frozen icy blades.
What?
So it'll be a proper like.
Or the ice digs into its chitinous hide,
Exactly.
if you will. Phil.
I like it. I like it.
And it's gonna scuttle down
No,
the
no.
side.
No.
Oh no!
Oh, no,
Weird how
sir.
it wedged itself right in there next to Veyn.
And I've got an ability here called Double
what's it?
Strike. Mark a stress.
What do you
Make an
know?
attack against 2 enemies.
Ooh.
Snip,
Which
snip.
Hi, Billy.
I use dodge.
Let me just reach over.
So I'm just gonna. This is standard attack. I don't have a. Just need to roll a d20. So first one on Miel Wust. Oh. Saw it. And on to Veyn.
Oh.
Wow. You've clearly
Was it
blasted him with ice shards into his little
Couple
tiny
in the leg.
eyes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just to make it seem more impactful, because we're measuring impact, yeah.
Great. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend another point of fear, and he's gonna stab at Veyn with his stinger.
Oof.
Well, I never.
Well, I never.
Oh lordy.
Which Veyn deftly deflects with an
Yes.
ice shield.
Yes. For audio-only listeners, I rolled a 3, a 4, and a 2 for this scary scorpion. All right, you dodge. Yeah, you dodge definitely out of the way of this stinger, as it's probably blindly trying to sting at you like Shelob. Let's throw it.
Veyn, should we do some kind of team up ability? That's something we can
Yeah!
do, right? I feel like we like
remember.
combine our. Can we cross the stream of our style? I feel like as we're two magic users, bearing there must be some cool shit we can.
Yes.
can
It's
Let's.
called
together
tag
to-
team roles.
Yes, I thought that's what you mean.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't know where crossing streams came into it. That's just a Mikey thing.
I'm thinking
but,
we've got magic
Ghostbusters.
spells that can blast shit out of them, so I'm feeling like we can.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Veyn is initiating our first tag team roll.
Woo.
That will cost 3 hope.
Each.
Nope.
No,
No,
Okay.
just for me.
it's once
And
per
then-
session, I think, per
Ooh.
instigator.
Player.
Yeah. So you can be part of it
Cool.
multiple times, but you can, yeah.
Only instigated it once. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay, and then right. So I'm just gonna. So we work with the other character to describe how we combine the actions in a unique and exciting way.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Both make separate action rolls. But before the rolls, choosing the result of the roll's outcome, choose one of the rolls to apply for both of your results. So basically, if one of us rolls well, it works.
Hmm.
Sure. Great. Okay. Cool.
On a roll
Is
with a
that
hope,
awesome?
all PCs involved get hope. That's great. On a
Love
roll with
that.
fear, GM gets fear for each PC involved.
Ah.
Okay. So we effectively just pick any action that we'd
Great.
any actions we could do and describe why it's cool that we did it together and what it
So-
did.
Hmm.
It's magic based, right? Because I mean, you're an instinct. I mean, we can't like combine our instincts. We got.
Well, I think it's going to be magic based.
Yeah.
So what would be cool here? I mean, I think that
Yeah.
the one thing that Veyn has done kind of throughout, she's been like, it's not like she's picking targets out of a crowd here, but she's been using her guiding bolt or bolt beacon, as it's called in this, to sort of identify the targets that need to be taken out. So I think what would be cool, because you've got all these all your like knife-based shit, right?
Yeah. Lots of ice shards and daggers of
I
ice.
think
and-
smashing the stinger out of the way with with an ice shield, Veyn sort of spots a weakness left from in the chitin from the ice shards, and to kind of do this combo, she wants to call out the weakness with her guiding bolt. When Worcester will then be able to kind of like follow up in this sort of
Yeah.
precision strike.
Yeah. Really channel. those
That's kind of
together.
that's what I'm vibing as we.
Well, no, I love it because
She-
usually I my Rainer blade is usually like a spread out effect, but it could be those blades all focused into one, like pure line of spiky goodness.
Spiky goodness.
Yeah, so I don't think that's like I can imagine there are cooler ways you could combine elemental forces, looking awesome and sick. But this is wizarding tactical. Yeah, ducking under the stinger. Veyn shouts, "There's a weak spot. Focus your blades." And then we both roll.
Yeah.
Ta-da. And
Yep.
I guess hang on.
Roll between their
Can I do anything to make sure this works? Let's just double
Make
check.
separate-
Because I'll be really upset. if it
You
doesn't.
make separate action rolls before resolving the outcome. Choose one of those. Okay, cool. Both of yours. Well, I'll be using. I mean, when it says roll, I mean just like roll my spell. That's a roll.
Yeah, I think when it's
Yeah.
attack roll, you just roll an attack basically,
Yeah.
because you're adding the damage together.
All right, well let's do this then. Oh, I'm so scared that it won't work.
So we roll one to try, but we roll one and we just choose the one that succeeds, and then we add our
Yeah.
damage. Then we both. So both of us have to do something.
One of us needs to succeed.
I can do. I can channel.
I really hope you roll a crit on this as well.
I can.
Oh,
Big numbers.
It's still only 3 HP though.
I'm
Big
just
numbers.
checking.
I'm gonna say
What should
I had a tip. I'm gonna try this now. As you guys are preparing your tag
Dig in the
team,
face.
we jump to Meunier.
Yes, cool.
As you see these kind of energies, you know, sort of Power Rangers Zord suit up, 50-second thing happening.
I think it could be a real bastard, run in, steal the glory, kill this fucker off if I roll
That's what I mean. I guess he'd get his hope back.
No, I think I'd like to kind of contribute to this in a way, and so I'm going to use one of my abilities. Though if they succeed, this would be fairly pointless, but I think it's still fun. So I'm going to use the troublemaker thing. So I'd like to, whilst this scorpion is lording over them, I'm going to try and distract it for this briefest moment, as if to try and like help expose this weak spot for them. Obviously, if mine succeeds, they take stress damage anyway. But really, my real goal is to distract this big ass scorpion to help these guys out. So I will start doing, I know I've used it before, but like that little monkey scream to try and get the scorpion to recognize me as a threat in a moment, not the two waving their hand wizards. I know they're not, they're spinning staffs, but for me, my effect. You know, in fact, I'm the one waving my hands. I'm hoping they see the hands more as a threat.
Tiny monkey paws versus two wizards.
Screeching monkey paws.
Mm. And Billy Larks is doing the the dun, 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 on his bagpipes.
That'd be sick.
All right.
Oh, with fear though.
I always think it's a 6.
It's
just
right with the fear bars down a bit.
You just hit the difficulty there.
Cool. I'll do some stress to it then. So whichever of the higher of these two d4s is how much stress damage. Oh, there's a 4 there.
Oh, lovely stuff.
I accidentally kill it with stress. Give him a little heart attack.
Well, you did get through his stress and did some damage to him somehow. But he's not dead, so it's okay. We can go back to the
That's good.
In this giant
Ranges.
scorpion's history, as when he was actually not a giant scorpion but a little scorpion, he's actually encountered some Simian previously and had a really bad experience. Perhaps a mate died.
Very
being
triggering.
Hunted by these Simias, and so this moment of this little screeping Meunier brings back that trauma.
Yeah.
Adding some depth to
I'm
this
pretty sure the
scorpion.
monkey and the scorpion is a real tale.
Frog and
There we go.
But anyway,
Frog and Scorpion?
I put in.
Frog and the Scorpion? Toad and Scorpion?
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. I think
in this world, it's the monkey and the scorpion.
yes,
It is.
Yes,
Famously.
yes. And Meunier is racist. He's a racist.
That is a racist scorpion.
Do you know the
I'm
author is a
gonna-
racist?
You know, yeah, he calls the scorpion a racist, and actually this scorpion is so offended at the possibility of doing something racist, it's now stressed.
Exactly. It's going to run away and it's going to go and, spread misinformation about vaccines online. And it's going to try to escape as you guys cast your spell.
Oh shit! Fair
No,
enough.
don't like that at all.
So I'm gonna try. I'm trying to make sure we hit. I'm gonna try and use an ability I have that I haven't done yet because there's so much room to make it bullshit. Because it's called Elementalist and it's using the water as my element, and the ability is you can shape this element into harmless effects. You can spend a hope to describe how you control this element to help an action roll to get bonuses on it. So I'm like, it seems like it's very easy to do, and I'm thinking something like it's harmless. I'm thinking like if you can conjure like a torrent of water to kind of help put to knock him off his feet a little bit, or kind of just make him slip over, or to help actually blind him in the face while casting the spell. I haven't used it yet because it seems too easy to do, but I want to try and use this ability because I want to make sure this hits. So it says I can spend a hope to describe how I use water in a harmless way to help this. I'm going to use it to kind of create a huge gush of it that splashes along the floor and makes the ground, as it's trying to run away, makes the ground even slippier and maybe potentially dislodges a left foot and makes him slip a little bit. Is going to make our attack easier.
That doesn't sound harmless.
Well, the slip, the slip
You
is
did that to
harmless,
an
but
old
that's-
woman on the street. You'd say that was not harmless.
Well, that's why it's weird, right? You can use it harmlessly to bolster an action. So how for the
I
action?
think that's to stop it being used to support every
That's
combat
why
action.
that's what I mean. That's what I could always say, like, yes, I make them slip over, or I splash it in their face. That's kind of what you don't want to use it for combat then, which is fine because that's why I haven't used it yet. 'Cause it does seem a bit.
Yeah, I reckon just roll an attack.
Let's do it. Well, they're both doing it, and then we're gonna
Let's just do it.
and we're gonna do.
Let's just do it.
Here we go. Oh god.
Oh, right. Well, we're good.
Whew.
I think. Hey, we both rolled 18.
Oh,
Hey.
But we both gave the GM some feedback, which is great.
Oh, boo.
Hear a voice in the distance.
So wait, he gets. Wait, but
Consistency is key, I always say.
What? is that not? Does he not get 4 fear there? Because we both. Is it? If you roll a fear, he gets
You only
4.
pick one roll
Right.
to apply
So
for both of
one
you.
roll and he gets 2
right.
fear. Fine.
So we
But still-
actually. Well, no, because I think it's on a success we get hope. If he fail, he gets fear. Does the hope and fear apply on the rolls as well?
Ooh.
Oh, no.
On a
this
roll
is-
with fear, the
Yeah.
GM gains a fear
Yeah.
for each PC involved.
Oh, for each involved, I get 2 fear. Nice.
Yes. But
Um,
we succeed.
cool. We'll roll
But
your
if you
damages.
succeed, you get to
Roll,
combine
yeah.
all damages still.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the damage goes bolt beacon. Damage.
Bolt bacon.
But I am gonna use.
Ooh.
Well, he's already dead.
Wait. Oh, that was double
Why is
7.
it?
That's 10.
That's a 1.
Why was that 2d8? Was that?
I'm gonna. Oh,
You-
channel raw.
Your spellcasting result or damage you do will be based on your proficiency rating. And now that we're tier 2, your proficiency rating is a 2.
Chance a spell that deals damage. Get bonus with damage roll.
Right.
Twice.
Oh, cool.
Nice. On our cards, the level, yes, to the top left, right? The level's fine. I used my channel raw power to put one of my cards in my vault, which gives me double the level extra. So I'm going +2 damage on this bad boy. Here we go. Rain of Blades damage. Bonus penalties is +7, another +2 on top of that. And roll. Oh,
Oh,
God!
I mean.
Um,
Wow.
then.
That's 30 damage.
Well, if we combine all of our abilities and spend about 8 hope, we can almost compete with Meunier.
What? He did. How much damage did he do? He did 5.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, of course, yes.
the backstab, yeah.
Together we are like one monkey.
So tell me again how you're tag teaming this.
So, using
Cross and
using
streams.
the opening created by the various interactions, Veyn identifying a weak point in that armor has cast her bolt beacon to the point of that weakness to help guide the rain of blades.
Nice.
Shoot out of channel focus out of Worcester's hand. Does it help like guide them? Does it kind of like airbend them into that, or it doesn't do any physical manipulation?
I think in this instance it does whatever the bloody hell we want.
Then it does. It's a channel of light. The blades follow and
Nice.
right behind a plate and right around the back of him on the undercarriage.
Boy, right in the undercarriage.
Right in the
Oh,
undercarriage.
not blades in thunder carriage.
Savage. So they all go into its soft underbelly, and it
That's
just
it.
does that thing where it like falls on its back and the legs like.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
It reminds me of when I got to do my tag team when I played this once at Element Games, and I was a guardian and had a big axe. I threw the axe into the Rain of Blades spell, and it shot
Yeah.
out like in God of War and killed all the enemies.
That's
Love
cool.
that.
You can imagine I was like the person driving that interaction. But
Did the opposite.
I
Made
can
the Rain
well
of Blades a
imagine.
focused blast.
yeah,
was sick.
nice. Well, that was a point of fear. So, spotlight goes back to the last creature. Where will it be? Where will it be?
Relax.
Next to Keedo.
I think it's gone in for Keedo.
He's had a very lazy 2 weeks, hasn't he? Oh, Meunier.
he's basically just short rested, which is a long rest for him. So he's like,
Double long rested.
he's just sat there fully healthy compared to everyone else. All right, Stone Wraith time.
Monster Wraith.
Come on, Mr. Stone Wraith. Onto Le Monkey. With a +3, 12. What's your evasion?
Higher than that.
Oh, I'm spending a fear. I'm doing it again.
At this
It's
point,
back.
I think we all want you to do something.
Well, I still can't, apparently.
Consistency is key.
Consistency. Yeah. Don't get points for that. Oh, hang on. I should have.
Was this
I should have done
Meteor.
I should have done
Go on, sorry, go on.
I should have done Rocky Ambush because I was leaping from hidden. So
No, it's okay. I prefer these ones.
So please do me an agility or instinct reaction roll, please.
Can I not just stick with the rolls you already did?
This is a new thing. This is a new thing. When I spend a fear, I'm going to do a new thing.
Okay.
This is me using fear to express how deadly these enemies are by not doing any damage.
Oh, it seems low.
My God, did somebody fail an agility roll?
Oh, and we are topping your fear right back up.
Oh,
No, he doesn't get a fear for that. It's a reaction roll. He doesn't get a fear.
Yep, it's a reaction roll.
You know
Nailed
what?
it.
Well spotted.
You know, Mikey
okay.
knows the
Please,
rules.
next time you make an agility roll, please right-click and roll reaction so that I, Milo, don't get confused.
You know, Mikey knows the rules when it's about protecting himself from
They're
damage.
the only ones who tends to know.
And then sometimes I chime up and I say, I don't want to, you know, and I have.
Oh, Mikey, can
My
you argue
favourite Mikey
the
is
first roll should have counted?
Oh, what's that damage?
That's 2d8. That's 4 damage on you, Meunier.
I'm gonna spend the armor to make that nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Some things never change, eh?
Something.
I can only spend one
Armor.
armor this time, though.
Is little monkey armor?
he's got his nice little leather gumpson underneath his fine
I
jacket.
thought we ridiculed monkey armor.
Yeah, chainmail.
In a non-fantasy universe.
Hmm.
Sorry, the pirate world there was.
In a
was completely
non-high
wrong with it.
fantasy universe.
They probably.
High wherever you
yeah.
want, but
Weren't very many monkeys in the
I
market
guess there
for
are a
armor.
whole. I guess there are a whole. This is literally a whole species, I suppose. So yes, it probably has a few caterers, a few nexts and top shops to cater to them, I suppose.
Top shops. All right, Meunier. Let's see you. You're dodging out the way. Whip out your blades.
Yeah.
Oh, I do gain a fear because when it makes a successful attack, which I did do, it was a shit one, but I made it. I gain a
There you
fear.
go.
The scorpion had something like that as well. What did the scorpion have? Oh, I had the same thing, but I didn't land any successful attacks.
Thank Christ.
And Christ, yeah, the stone wraiths are an enemy type called Skulk, which are like they obviously they can spike damage really high. They're like the backstabbers.
Like Meunier.
Quite cool.
They seemed like they could have been very dangerous last time. Just a little bit of whiff city over here for the GM.
Yeah, annoyingly the bites and claws 2d8 plus 6. I failed twice to hit. So
They failed. They failed. Remember, so I don't believe it's us against you, so.
Right, come on in, Meunier.
I guess the logical thing here is I am just going to try and stab back.
Yes. It's a backstab. Not
No, this is a face stab.
A stab back.
Yes.
There's a big difference.
Stab you back.
We're just going to roll off against one another here. Oh, I get hope.
That does hit.
Cool.
Stabby monkey.
Stabby monkey.
Stabby, monkey.
It is 9 damage.
9?
And they called it a 9. Well, that's only a minor.
Uh-oh.
On Mr. Stone Wraith.
Oh,
Bite
dear.
him back. Bite him back.
Well, he rolled with
I will turn to the others while dealing with this. Like, you all did fantastic with that scorpion, but if I could get some assistance here, that would be most appreciated.
Yeah, he rolled a success with hope, so I can't take the spotlight without spending a fear. Sort of, most of the time. I'm gonna say Billy Larks
Oh,
is buoyed up by the victory, and he finishes
My
playing
hero.
his he finishes playing up his heavy metal version of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and he is gonna charge in. Got the bloodlust.
Oh God!
He,
Why?
he takes out his rapier.
Oh, Billy, you idiot!
Wait, what? Shit, son.
Shit.
That's something at least. Oh, he's got. What's he got?
It's a
Got
hit.
+5 on that. How was he rolling a 14 or 9? +2. Oh, it was 9. Bloody 6. Oh, 6.
He cuts into the stone raid and does a point of minor damage.
Nice.
I mean, not too bad.
And let's jump over to Worcestershire sauce as you cry out, Billy, no!
Really? No! Yeah. So... That's fine. It's going to be relatively simple. It's going to be... Yeah, again, probably moving... Hobbling as quick as he can behind him and trying to position himself alongside. If it's allowed. There's no point trying to bind him in place, so I'll just have to go for a classic... What did you like? Yep. Rain of Blades.
The red blades.
Rain of Blades. Not teamed up though. It must feels a bit wimpy now. It's not as fun doing it when you've not got Veyn
Not as
pointing
fun
out
without
exactly where it
friends.
hits. Oh no, by myself. That's fine.
Got
Good
no
team
mates.
up. Let's do it. Rain of Blades. Pretty good. I roll with fear, didn't I? So that's good. So I can have +1 on that when I use my old thingamabob. That's good. It's good.
It's good.
There's 9s or 6s.
yeah.
We fucking done it again.
Looks like a critical success.
This guy.
What?
That's, what is that?
This is great.
Minimum 12 damage, is it?
If it's let's roll it. So it's this
Oh, yeah,
I think
exactly, it's-
it sounds crazy to me. This whole
These
I get
thresholds
you
are quite
roll
good.
double, but it adds the roll as well. It seems like a strange. Oh god.
Well, it's
I know,
it's
I-
because normally rolling crits in D&D is so lackluster and anticlimactic.
Yeah,
so you
no.
roll like a 2, double to a 4, whatever.
I guess it must seem.
Ouch.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. What?
Ripes.
That can't be right.
That is absolutely right.
There's
But
Rain
in
of
I mean,
fact,
it
Blades.
is cool. It does. It's like that's a real critical hit, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
true. But that's
Remember,
an-
you also get to roll huge ass numbers, but that is still just severe. I know severe damage is still
No,
a lot,
yeah,
but it's
yeah, I know
not.
you
Yeah,
mean.
it's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's true.
Insta kill.
you're not off the gear gonna blow something
Yeah.
up in one.
Yeah.
But it's like, but also, but Rain of Blades is a area of effect. So that would, if I was surrounded by say 6 enemies, that would do 30 to. I think that Rain of Blades has to make sure I'm rolling. I think against each creature because that's just too powerful. Imagine if that was just what it was for every.
Well, yeah, but it would still be 16 plus
Yeah, I know.
whatever.
That's
So that's
true.
still pretty tasty.
That's true. Anyway,
All right, I spent a fear.
nice.
This
In
Stone
fairness,
Wraith.
there
This
actually
Stone
in
Wraith is.
Daggerheart an optional massive damage threshold.
Nice.
Oh,
It's
really?
an optional rule. Doesn't
Massive
apply to.
damage.
It doesn't seem to talk about it towards enemies though. Just towards you can have a massive damage threshold to players.
Hmm.
So that just
If you ever receive damage equal to double your severe damage threshold, it's a 4 HP thing, but it's an optional rule. I just wondered if there was
Ah,
the equivalent of
I
that.
think you should
in-
change that to insta dead. Sounds.
What against players?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right up my street, that is. I spent a point of fear. This Stone Wraith, sensing its imminent defeat, it calls out, roars out, to cause the rocks to kind of come out of the ground like pillars and falling onto you. And is everyone in close? Everybody, please roll me
I was far.
a agility reaction roll.
Oh no!
Well.
Wellity.
That you all did well before.
Oh yeah.
I promise you, audience, I'm trying to make this enjoyable to witness.
You discounted the
this is like-
nimble agile turtle.
the risk of screwing things over. Does Billy need to make one?
I'm going to roll it now.
Oh, poor Billy's dead.
How do we do? We right click on
I didn't come here
agility,
to
do
watch
we?
Kill Bill.
Hey, Killy Billy.
Well, he's done it as well, hasn't he?
Not
Jesus
today.
Christ.
He's done it as well, hasn't he?
Killy Billy, that's bad.
I think with that, the stone wraith disappears into the stone that it conjures. That you're all too busy, deftly jumping out of the way,
But did I hit it?
and it disappears into the
Oh.
rock. What do you mean? Did you hit it?
Beach.
I don't know, I got confused. It, like, did a rock, it's disappeared, but it doesn't sound like it's been killed, but it's gone, but...
It has disappeared once before already. It could come back any second. It is a coward. Attacking from behind. Who would do such a thing?
Nobles are all the same.
Didn't you grow up in the cots too?
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay if we just keep Billy safe.
I think minutes pass and
Just the edges in.
it seems all quiet. You feel as if you've left initiative,
The little,
such as it is.
the little beach is waiting for
What's-
us to turn our backs, and it will be right back.
It's going to follow us all the way to Hiletop.
Yeah.
What's great about the game is that it's when you think about it, it's such a simple little change. Is actually kind of being flexible on who's doing what, but it just like it could have been the case that if we you had an initiative order, the rock monster jumps out at Meunier, and then when he has to wait 6 people before he gets to go again. What a really simple little thing to switch up and say, no, just fuck that. Like, what makes sense in the flow of the combat?
Yeah.
And it seems super easy, I guess, isn't it? As long as you're willing to, quote unquote, miss a turn. But that's kind of the fun of it. You love watching that play out because it's cool and it'll come back to you. It's wicked. I
really like the
such a
spotlight
little,
concept.
just a little twist on it.
Well, quite a few games have that thing where you have like you alternate player monster, and you can pick who goes, but you make sure that you all have a turn in that round.
Yeah.
Whereas this goes a step further, which says no rounds, no turns. Yeah. Focus on
Just
the
real
cool
fighting.
bits. Real fighting.
That's what makes sense.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, because you and Veyn had this cool big power moment. You killed the giant scorpion, so it makes sense then to throw over to Meunier and have a little duel over here. And
Yeah. And they might need a moment to like regroup and kind of cool off
Yeah.
the move. So it's just all, it's great. Love it.
yeah.
Can we? I can't remember. I mean, isn't Keedo a bit of a healer? Do we take a moment just to utilize Keedo to give Billy a bit of a heal? Am I making that up? Has he got some kind of healing?
He has mentioned that.
I can do something in the meantime for
Great.
him. So
Could you-
I
could
will turn to Billy.
Yeah, could
and-
you help Billy out? He's quite hurt. He's hurt.
I mean, the man, he has done a wonderful job. He came in here charging with the rapier, came bursting straight through. I can only say thank you and what a wonderful job he was doing. And I will restore a hit point for him with some inspirational words.
Oh, love that.
Wow.
Or a stress, whichever is more needed for Billy in this moment.
I think for sure health.
HP.
Yeah.
I
So,
had a feeling it was the hit points, but
yeah. And he's like, thanks, Spy Master. I feel like we should go and fight something else.
okay, slow down. We take the fights as they come.
Maybe I've earned that sword that if we can take it out of the stone, I can have it.
No, Billy,
I
I
tell
feel
you
you've
that
seen
sword is
quite
a
enough
trap.
of the world for one day.
You were
I
very,
did say from the
very.
beginning, sword is a trap. You do not want that sword.
Right, well, speaking of that, Meunier, since we have had to defend this place for our lives, I suppose it would be remiss of us not to go and make a study of this artifact.
I'll go and check if it's now available to. Maybe perhaps there's no more defenses there. Stand back.
Watch you
Muscles
touch
over.
it, 50
No, no,
more
no.
of those little rock dog things are going to come at us. So just
I
calling it out now.
The Octog
I didn't touch it.
Deeds.
I didn't touch it last time. I promise. I just checked it for magics. I'll do the same. And Worcester gives it another magical sense to see if there's still. See if maybe you can even sense that similar kind of magic. If the sword's magical, but that same energy signature you might have said before. Check if any more wolves lurking in the plinth.
I think you still sense some magic, but now that the stone wraiths are gone, you can kind of. It's almost like the magic is going down from the sword into the base and like into the rock, to the base of the cliff.
One slight addendum. It seems like there might be a connection between the sword and the rocks itself. Perhaps a worry that removing the sword might cause some kind of reaction to this very precarious-looking bit of land we're sitting on. Perhaps we ask the flying friend to retrieve the stone while we stand a little further back. But perhaps.
Keedo's not here.
Yeah, he is. I can see him.
He's in shutdown mode.
Who put him into?
We needed to buy more tokens.
Yeah.
He's got a little slot on the back.
Yeah.
Well, Worcester, I don't believe we'd all agreed to going to just immediately removing this stone from its plinth. Perhaps it's worth having a little study of the plinth itself. She's going, trots over and is looking for like any kind of inscriptions or anything, you know. Is there like a little thing that says this belonged to John the hero, or something?
So
John
you
Warhammer
see
and
John
his famous
Warhammer.
sword.
Yeah. You see maybe using your magics to blow away some dust off of the plinth. You see the same kind of runes that you saw upon the Iron Giant.
Interesting. And the same, just identifiably the same sort of language or anything that actually matches? Is what Veyn is thinking.
Yes. Maybe give me a knowledge reaction roll to see to see if you remembered much about what you saw the first time. I'm saying it's probably. I'm going to say you're not sure if it's exactly the same.
Experience as a scholar.
Yeah, I think you're not sure if it's the same exact language or the same words or anything, but it seems like it's probably belongs to the same time period or yeah.
Okay. Well, Veyn's satisfied by these learnings, and she'll go back to Worcester and say, right, well, if you want to engage some kind of retrieval party, be my guest. And I have found this place quite interesting.
Or perhaps Meunier, you developed a new ability recently to create some kind of shadow assistant. Perhaps at a safe distance he could retrieve the sword for us. I know you're very keen on it being a trap, but I feel the trap's already been sprung. So perhaps now you could use your
good interpretation of it. I'll leave it up to Olly as to if I'm allowed to use it to do that.
What did it
So
say?
it is.
Give me the
so many
share in
humanoids.
the journal.
No, yeah, I'll share the transfer thing.
Move or carry things. I mean,
I'll say that you could try and get it to touch it or pull it or whatever.
Yeah, do a spellcast roll against it, I guess, if it's like magic doing it.
I don't think you need to roll to. If you're going to spend a hope to summon the spirit, then I think that's
Yeah, I've got to spend a hope to do it anyway. Yeah.
yeah, because you're not doing an attack, are you? You're just doing quite a menial thing. If you wanted to just grab the sword,
Well, and pull it out
okay.
from a safe distance.
Worcester kind of encourage everyone to stand back to the point where it's not at the rock where it's not if it all
Get
dropped.
outside of far range, everybody.
I'm not ever. I'm looking at where Worcester is now.
Roughly
That's the point where if the tip just fell off the ground, we'd still
Just
be
the
on
tip, eh?
mainland. Just the tip. If the tip drops,
The
we're
tippy
okay.
tip.
If you can move Billy back to where I am, that'd be great.
I will spend the hope to summon
Billy back.
a
I'm not looking at
midnight
the.
spirit and tell Worcester. Okay, that actually seems like a fairly sensible idea.
I've been known to make a few of those at a time.
So, and I think because this is the same day that you set off, you climb the cliff and everything, so it's probably been getting into evening time. And as the battle has worn on, the sun has disappeared behind the mountain behind you, casting you into shadow. And you see Meunier's midnight spirit. What does your spirit look like, Meunier? This is
It is
humanoid-sized.
taller than Meunier. You know, this is a
Oh, yeah.
human-sized shadow spirit, but it
Size
is
doesn't
definitely.
matter.
And it is not a creepy-looking shadow. This shadow spirit genuinely presents itself with an aura of like class, I guess. It is a butler without any like facial appearance. Like it's just shadow underneath everything, but it is very clearly the shape of someone you would imagine is the butler.
Carrying a silver tray of shadow.
Yes.
Shadowy martinis on it. Nice. So it walks over to the sword, and as it places its shadowy hand upon the hilt,
Yeah. Oh yes.
it alights.
Ooh.
Okay, so I just would like to turn to the to you all, and I would like to tell you that I was right.
What? Well, you don't. It's a lovely light show. You don't know there's any kind of harm that could be made of this yet.
Ha ha ha
Have
ha.
faith.
Okay,
Have
I will
faith, William.
hold my comments to myself for a moment, but I would like it known I was right.
And
That said, What's the alarm out?
the runes that you had seen Veyn kind of illuminate, like backlit as well, and above the sword appears this light, and to us as viewers we would say that it looks like a hologram, but to your characters it probably just looks like a magical projection of some sort, and it's like a sphere of those runes, and it starts to move like a audio track as a voice comes out of it, speaking a language that none of you know, and it's sort of going and it's just seemingly speaking to you, or reciting something, or giving some sort of message. Your shadow, Meunier, as it tries to pull it, it's not moving an inch.
Try harder.
The shadow arm pulls off. The drinks go everywhere. It's the whole thing.
You have two arms. Use the other one.
Use your feet. Use your teeth. There's nothing I've seen about like languages, or we all assume everyone just speaks a common tongue, as far as we know, right? Is there any? Is that a
Norman
generally
tongue.
accepted? Norman tongue. Is that a generally accepted thing, that it's unusual to hear a weird language, or there are other languages? We've not really delved into that bit of the lore yet. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like our universe, our history. There's lots of dead languages and things.
Okay. Yes.
Billy Larks is slowly making his way towards the sword.
No, Billy, come back here. Do not. Come on. Billy, I swear to God.
Does he
or whatever gods
seem-
there are, like, you get back here this moment.
Is that in kind of a way that he seems almost like possessed, or he just seems like he's kind of like, I think I know what I'm doing here?
He's full on Abu from Aladdin. He's like giant, wide-eyed, making his way towards the sword.
Then I think we restrain him.
Time up.
Okay. I'd like to use an ability then on Billy if he seems actually transfixed.
Backstab.
There we go.
Got transfixed.
He's lost to us, is it? He's gone.
Nobody.
I would like to use Enrapture,
Okay.
which is.
Yes,
I'll
Billy
share
also
it
has
there.
this.
Yes.
You.
So I would like to turn him, instead of him being transfixed on this sword,
Mm-hmm.
that he's transfixed purely on my voice to try and draw him back away from this.
Let me tell you guys, I'm enraptured by the spell. Beautiful artwork in this book.
Mm. They even look like it. Could even look like you, Milo, as well.
Zoom.
You're one of the
You're saying
enraptured
zoo
fellows.
Or zoom?
Computer enhance.
I thought I'd enjoy the artwork when I shared it.
Yeah.
Is that why you did it?
It's not the only reason, but I'm glad I finally got to share it. That someone else could see this every time they scrolled the page other than me.
Yeah, the artist Leticia Freitas somehow drawing images from Milo's mind onto paper.
That looks. I'm going to say something. It looks a bit
It
like.
looks canon to me.
Looks a bit like Daryl top left.
It's Milo and Daryl.
No,
Okay.
I'm quite clearly the man on the right.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Top left. Looks like Daryl.
Well, I'll roll my spellcast roll then. Just to distract from the yeah.
Is she a Katari or is that? Anyway.
I think there is.
It doesn't
that might not
sound.
be- That doesn't look very good. I mean, it's hope for me, which I needed back, but that might not be enough to break through.
What would it? Evasion. His evasion is 11. Dodges it, mate. You're a little monkey in a suit.
As Billy is taller than me, can I spend my experience of size doesn't matter?
You can spend 2 hope when you can literally just hold him physically.
That's what
I
was
also
gonna do,
technically
but-
didn't even have the hope to spend on doing it anyway, but no.
Oh, fair. No, I think Keedo, obviously, boring old Sergeant Chaplain. No, Keedo. No, Billy. Do not be entrenched by the shiny Chinese.
So not knowing this language, is there anything that? So what I'm assuming here, this is. Don't know if this is projection of the owner of the sword, but it seems quite likely, or a servant perhaps, because only someone important or powerful would be. I don't know, have a plinth on a mountain in their magical, possibly grave. I think Veyn, I'm just looking for her to see if she can sort of intuit something about this person, like from what we can see, like are they dressed like a noble or a lord or a king, or their bearing, or their even just their delivery of how they speak. Are we getting like, dead king from this or something? You know what I mean? Like, just like what can she tell about the projection?
Okay, this will be a difficult roll because all you can see is literally just the runes, like in a sphere. You can't actually see any like humanoid. You can't see the speaker.
I thought we were getting that, but I'll try it anyway. Would now be an acceptable time to invoke my court mage experience. At least that's the experience she's trying to draw on.
Yeah.
Because this is all about her, about having spent a lot of time in the courts with nobles and and learning their ways and how to kind of work around and manipulate them.
Okay.
Excellent. I don't even know what information we could possibly actually hope to learn from this, but I'm curious.
Yeah. Kind of sound like one of my characters.
I'm learning.
An aristocratic background with a +7 to persuasion, is it?
Well, I wish. I guess this is going to be an instinct roll, though, right? Okie dokie. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a point of fear instead of a point of hope to double the experience.
Going to spend a point of fear.
Yes, I'm going to take a fear. That is for my ability. Just looking for it. It's here somewhere. Looking for it. Adept. When I utilize an experience. Oh, wait, can I just post it? Oh. When you utilize an experience, you can mark a stress instead. If you do, double your experience modifier for the roll.
Ah, yes. I think you said spend a fear, not stress.
Oh, a fear. I meant, yes.
Yeah.
I spend
that
your
makes more
fear.
sense. Yes.
I understand your confusion now. So, yeah, instinct, right?
Yeah, boy.
But with a +4. Yeah, boy. Oh, do you like that?
It's quite... It's somewhat high. But I was kind of hoping for higher.
Interesting.
Because it's very hard to discern. You got a good roll.
Let me tell you, if it's not high enough...
And it's with a fear as well.
If it's not high enough, I will attempt to use another ability and then immediately get a lower roll.
Yeah. Is it your re-roll?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, if I fail a roll using an experience, I can then
try again.
Another stress to try again.
Yeah, I mean
that's the human adaptability. But
what is that? 22 out of 24 plus your +4, so 22 out of 28 is pretty good already.
Oh yeah, of course. Wait, instinct roll D12s? I thought they were D20 should be D20s.
No, your rolls are 2 D12s.
Are they? Have I just misremembered how that works?
Yeah, I roll
Yeah,
D20s.
of course that's how that works. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so that's actually that's up there with what I can possibly roll. So I suppose that's probably that's probably about it.
I'll give you something though, because I think 20 is like a hard difficulty. Ooh,
and I rolled a 9, so I get a 9's my special number. I haven't rolled on a 1. Yeah,
I'm gonna say, yeah, you can. The intonation you assume sounds like a preacher, like it's a preaching intonation.
Oh, well, she's got to try and do something with that information, right? Since she's, since Milo character spent stuff on it, but since she's really feels like she thinks she's got something here. I don't know what.
I will say as well, just because I'm feeling like I probably should declare this, that some of these encounters are not going to be able to be solved here, there, and then. Some little mysteries may
but this
be
isn't one
breadcrumbs.
This is one of the ones we'll...
That completely makes sense. But without any real expectation of solving the stored in the stone puzzle, I think the only thing that Veyn would think to do is cast her mind, and this isn't her area of specialty particularly, but to if this is a preacher, to like old religions that she may or may not know of, or whatever she can recall, and within that sphere will like attempt to make a sort of sign of obeisance of some kind of that nature. That's like the only way she can think to interact with what she's got. In such a way as that you or I would know some of the things that ancient cultures would do from our world, whether they would be accurate.
Yeah,
probably not.
Exactly. Right. You want to roll for this?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's a knowledge roll then. Yeah. Is it? Or it could be a presence roll. It could be lots of things. You tell me.
I'm going to say with the fear, because I have been ignoring kind of the hope and fear as a kind of a thing that affects the outcome of the roll or like flavors the roll. I'm going to say that you do recognize it as religious kind of in nature or like preachy in nature. You know, like fucking dad preaching.
Yeah.
But you're just drawing a blank, I think, on the ancient religious front. I just don't think it's just something that you've not gone into much.
That's very reasonable.
Yeah, or
It's definitely
you've never
not
heard
her
of
area
it.
of study.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think stumped. She's unwilling to risk further interaction with the flaming sword, and says, "Look, anyone here is willing to try and take the magically endowed ancient weapon, but personally, I'm going to recommend we get on with the journey."
Is it actually on fire, you say, or is that just... You were saying it was on fire from the visuals?
It's lit up. I don't think you've got close enough to detect if it's burny.
It certainly seems to be endowed with some sort of relatively powerful magic.
So endowed.
With
also the artwork.
I like all my magics.
The artwork doesn't necessarily one-to-one with the narrative that I've created in my own head, but it looks cool.
But I quite like that idea too, as well. That it's got some sort of slightly intimidating aura to it.
It's aura maxing.
No, don't ruin it.
And
we get to keep using the word aura, and the kids ruined it, but we still get to use it.
Yeah. It comes with a cool tactical map. You see that, Mikey?
I'm in it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, of course you're in the tactical map.
Never left.
Oh wait,
Never fucking left.
I've not seen the story yet. That looks really cool. The story map.
You absolute turnip.
That's a lot more helpful than the tactical map.
Yeah.
The story one.
Story,
well, look,
funny.
There's look. I know you've given us this hint of sometimes things aren't solvable, which I feel like you wouldn't say if this was a time that was solvable.
No metagame.
And there's no real... Wolves doesn't have an interest in the sword, but he is concerned about this kind of seemingly dangerous magic being left unchecked, and there's something in him that wants to restrain or defuse this magical so it doesn't hurt anyone else who comes looking for trouble. So Worcester will proceed towards the sword, and if he gets a sense of the flames being actually kind of hot, he will conjure a kind of uses elemental to conjure almost like a protective swirling ball of magical water to help him kind of pass through these flames.
We did establish it's not necessarily flames.
No, I know. I'm just saying, but I said if as I get closer, it starts to like that. You said so. He moves closer to determine if this is actual. It's just light, or if it is actual magical fire.
Yeah, I think this is part of the projection, the holographic astral projection, however you want to call it.
Sure.
So you just walk through it harmlessly.
Okay. Worcester walks through it harmlessly, wrapped in a bubble of water still. Just
probably was more effective in a previous time when people were a bit more ignorant, maybe.
Okay. And tentatively steps up the steps, and not one, unless something happens.
No, you can step up the steps.
And for not probably never held a sword in his life, to be honest, but looks at the others, nods kind of waringly, and grabs the sword and lifts it, or tries to, but...
So you grab the hilt of the sword.
I don't grab the bladey bit, do I?
Well, I don't know. You might grab it by the pommel or the crossbar.
The crossbar.
The
Yes,
crossbar.
he tries to, like, Worcester's not a cool guy, but he tries to look a bit cool, you know, like, I don't know.
yeah.
Tries to pull it. Tries to think of what Keedo might do with a sword, you know. Tries to look cool in front of Keedo.
The rock that you're standing on breaks and you fall, you die. No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Meunier stands it up. I told you so.
Even if that's exactly what it said,
Le trap.
just so that we didn't have to deal with consistency is key over here, it doesn't.
No, the you are unable to pull it even an inch.
But it seems like there's no actual. The fire's not hurting anything. It's kind of an illusion almost. It seems.
Yeah, you're almost like in it. You're like your head is almost inside this like sphere of runes now.
Well, it's wonderful. He takes a moment to take
It's
in
still
the light show.
talking. Yeah.
And the language doesn't become any clearer or different the closer you get. It's not like kind of changed and become a bit more.
No, but I like
fine.
the idea.
Well, okay. It wasn't after the sword. He was after kind of this just checking that it was. I don't know that it wouldn't
Sure
like
wasn't.
a wary traveller wouldn't be injured. So he's a little happier that it's kind of not really a trap.
I better
that might
take
hurt.
this sword in case someone else hurts themselves.
It's the fiery bit. The fiery shit.
I better take this sword that's on what's probably a grave, just in case.
Up in the mountains where there's no one else. I better bring this nearer to civilization.
On a dangerous crag.
Look, you can believe me what I want, but he's worried that idiots will go and try and get it and fall off and die.
I
So
think we're all being
such
clear.
as
We don't believe
turtles.
you.
he was to associate that the sword is not easy to remove. There's no actual peril here necessarily, and perhaps this is a bit beyond them. So, slightly sheepishly, but also kind of with a sigh of relief,
Like
stands
good.
back to the group
It's
and says,
good. It's
"Okay,
firmly set.
It's all set. Everything seems
As
quite safe here. So, I think we've maybe done all we can."
Yeah. Yeah. -1 strength. Worcester's got no chance, mate.
Oh, so it's a strength test. We sent Keedo in.
Keedo refuses on principle.
He didn't even ask me
He
to roll
respects
strength.
he respects the holy aura of this place.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll see if you ever get a character that does that.
I will, just to spite you.
Yeah. We need the
Go on.
Mikey
Go on.
priest back.
Oh, yeah,
Archetype.
different one though.
Killer priest. Let's see you.
love
Let's
the
see you
priests.
Let's see you bring in your Monsignor, which I rewatched recently and enjoyed it more the second time. Actually,
Yeah, I could give it a rewatch.
right. Well, you leave the shiny altar of MacGuffin behind. Billy being dragged by Keedo's strong arms.
I'm intrigued that like he was just instantly captivated. We didn't have to roll any kind of resistance. I'm ruminating on that, or at least Worcester is in his mind about what happened there. There didn't seem to be any kind of pull of the others, but Billy seemed instantly captivated. He's thinking about it, but it was.
Well, he's you know, he's got dreams of glory, doesn't he? He's just won his first. He's won 2 battles in one day.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah. You carry on walking
I was going
along.
to say, sorry, before we leave the area, actually, I was going to, as the kind of the party moving on, Worcester just tugs on Veyn's shirt as they leave and kind of says to Veyn, I know we, back in the war times, there was that horrible moment where I lost control of my magic, and you were there to help me regain control and to kind of find that semblance of sanity amongst the devastating magics. And it was a pleasure today to fight that giant beast and have that similar team up and control be given from your guidance. So I just want to say thank you, Veyn, for your magic expertise and for constantly being a good source of support and friendship in the most dire of times.
I think Veyn's probably quite taken aback. I'm flattered. She says, "Oh, Worcester, friend of mine, you don't need to be thanking me every time we work together in battle, but I'm always happy that sharing the gift of magic and control has been beneficial to you. Long may it serve the company."
Indeed, it's very important that magic is guided directly and for good rather than left unchecked. So it was a very pleasing experience to use magic in such a meaningful and controlled way. So good to teamwork there.
Always meaningful when you're fighting for your life. That's what I say.
Haha. Agreed.
Agreed.
Agreed. Very good. Enjoyed that, Mike.
Bit of
So we camp it out on the
connection
rock.
coming out there.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just trying to weave in the old connections out here. Makes sense.
As you're still on this kind of blustery cliffside. So as you continue on, more icy winds occur, and you must roll strength reaction rolls.
Oh God. Oh Lordy.
There's always been a strength with this guy.
This is petit peu de
The strength of the forte.
bloody hell, Veyn. Can you fail a roll today, please, mate? Do you want to take any damage in this entire campaign?
What happens if you roll a
No.
critical reaction?
My only stress has been coming from myself as well. She's been thinking too hard.
Yeah, well, Worcester take 2 stress from the.
Son of a bitch.
I see. I see wins.
What? So I've depleted one stress more than I have. Does that just go into an HP?
Go to your HP.
Ouchie. That was not nice. Yeah.
And you are desperately seeking a place to camp out. And even though we're not doing mechanical long rest, we're doing short rest. Obviously, you still will want to find somewhere to sleep for the night. Obviously, you come across this story tab.
Ooh.
You see a gap in the rock, the kind of a rudimentary door, firelight coming from inside.
Suspicious.
It feels very inviting.
Why did you make that
Good.
sound so dangerous?
Does anyone else want to say it this time?
It wasn't
Oh,
a
for
trap.
God's sakes, Spymaster, not everything is a bloody trap.
He's earning his
My line
gold.
of business,
I was gonna-
it really is.
His job.
To be fair, if anyone's going to cause
Physical traps, social traps, they are all the traps.
Yes. Well, my lord, if everything's a trap, nothing's a trap.
No, they are still traps. They are still the traps.
There's a lot of them.
On this occasion, though, a suspicious fire lit in a dangerous environment probably isn't one we should force into unprepared.
Oh, yes,
But
you're right.
I am
Fire
tempted.
and shelter in the mountains is suspicious. Just exactly the thing that we're looking for.
Yes,
Oh,
but who
you
lit
two.
the fire?
Someone seeking shelter, you idiot. You can stay out in the cold.
Do you just trust every stranger you meet on the streets?
On the
Bymaster, we are captains of a legendary mercenary company, and you're afraid of going into a tavern.
No, I'm just calling out it is likely a trap.
Veyn just huffs and wraps her cloak around her and trots on because she's cold and annoyed.
Have you read this book? It is called The Odyssey. And not nice things happen in caves.
Avenir, there are big ones, maybe we're the sheep.
What nice people live in the caves? Civilized people live in the cities. Up here.
Yeah.
Veyn's just huffing off, going, bloody spy masters. So suspicious. Can't even get them to walk down the bloody street.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got plot armor, then you probably don't need to worry about traps as well. Just.
I'd say Veyn's a more practical soul. We need shelter.
Think about it, Meunier still wants the shelter. He just thinks this is not a great idea either, but it's better than being outside in the cold.
Yeah.
He's just preparing for things to go wrong and someone to get Billy to get hurt. Because we know it's not Veyn who's going to get hurt.
And I just got hurt, so I can't get hurt again, and I'll be sad.
Oh, a cave. I'd no longer know who's saying that. If it's me or Veyn.
Can I stress test two things? Firstly, could I have used Nature's Friend to get a plus roll on that roll? Would that, for me, that implies more like dealing with actual kind of things in the nature, but could it also mean like just being familiar with nature and knowing how better to navigate like cold environments?
I don't know if you can use it on a reaction roll.
There we go. Good to know. Next question.
Let me check that.
No. That's why I said stress testing.
Yeah, next question.
Would you have been happy if I'd used my elementalist roll to again using water and effectively saying again I kind of create myself like kind of a shielding bubble of water that's obviously going to be less warm than the cold that would have kind of given a it would give you a +2 bonus to the roll, wouldn't it, like helped it, but would that have been like a harness effect using the water kind of create like a kind of almost like cushiony protection against the cold?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Case by case, I guess.
Think lad. Yeah, good question on the can you use experiences on reaction rolls?
I mean, it does say they work similarly to action rolls, except they don't generate hope, fear, or additional GM moves. So, yes.
Applies. Yeah. All right. Good to know.
Makes sense, I guess.
I suppose it costs you a hope.
Yeah.
Kind of rule of thumb applies quite
Helps
broadly.
so.
To say like, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Good for the future.
Cool.
Should have done something there, probably.
That's what we're doing then.
If you put it in a different context as well, it was like, explosives expert or something, you'd be like, probably I can could use that as a reaction to. Or if you just put it in a different thing, you know what I mean? Like it would.
Yeah.
Make sense.
Nice. Cool.
Well, Veyn's already approaching the cavern and doesn't really give a shit if the other two are following.
Oh,
no.
Meunier's coming. He wants the warmth. He just thinks we have to fight for the warmth.
What's the trots to keep up?
All right. You enter the cave.
It's filled with halflings who are friendly and have a banquet laid out for us.
You see the campfire generating the light, and you see not halflings, but you see a group of humanoids, about 10 or 12, all in groups, kind of huddled against the rock wall, eating and just having quiet conversations. And you immediately notice that the majority of the group are Clanks. And there's maybe a human in there and a dwarf and something else. But the majority of them are Clanks, and they're wearing travelers' garbs, like tattered, quite cheap, worn clothing. And they obviously all look up at you as you come in, and quite terrified.
They have like an old timey like gramophone playing that it can like go as we come in, and it makes that kind of noise.
Yeah, a quartet that stops playing.
That'd be good.
Yeah, like what's the accordion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Good.
Just partially a sort of setting question, partially a sort of intuit question. in this diverse world of races and things, does this seem like an unusual scene to see this large group of primarily Clanks all together, like they might have all come from somewhere together or something like that?
Potential.
It might be unusual.
It might be unusual. It might be coincidence. Yeah, they could all be part of the same family. That could be the reason.
Big family, like rabbits, those Clanks.
Are any of them armed in some way or armored? Or any insignias?
They what? Sorry, they bearing any insignias?
Basically, are they not even just bear? Is there anyone at all, clearly armed, slightly armored, or any insignias to suggest?
I'll say that some are bearing small weapons, daggers and things, clubs.
Just normal for traveling still, that's fine.
Exactly, yeah. You'd expect this kind of group on the road. Yeah, I'll give you this one for free. They almost seem like Pilgrim-esque. And if Keedo was here, in the Keedo story arc with the Clanks, he would probably say, these guys wouldn't look out of place on the road to Hilltop. To go to the big old Clank church thing that he wrote in his backstory.
I think, if they're looking nervous, I think Worcester will just gently step forward and try and calm them and reassure them, and just say, "Oh, greetings, fellow travellers. We are lost on this mountain on our way on a mission of our own, but we absolutely mean no harm whatsoever, and we would be quite grateful if we could perhaps rest in your fire for a while. We are quite battered by the cold and the creatures out there, but do rest assured, we mean no harm, and would surely just enjoy the fire and share stories of our time on the mountain."
Roll me something, my friend.
Great, I'm going to use hope to be a friend to all, because that seems like a very good time to use it.
Yeah.
And use
I forgot to mention there is a small fungal child.
I beat it in the face! I just clobber it. Oh god, sorry, everything's ringing again. Oh, 1 second. I roll. Pause 1 second. Oh god, I can't mute. Why?
Bloody hell.
That's pretty good.
You think Veyn's making good rolls today? What about this motherfucker?
He on the phone again. 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, sorry.
This bloody guy.
I need to.
Do people not know you're playing D&D?
No, they don't enough, unfortunately. So wait, don't hang up on them. I think I hung up on them. Oops. Oh well. Fine for now. Oh, that's a good roll. What the hell? Oh, with the +2 and everything else. Yeah. All right. That's it.
They are all of them are immediately relaxed. And they welcome you to join their fire and offer you some of their meager rations. Or no, fuck meager rations. Let's say one of the Clanks is a really good chef.
Hey.
He's whipped up he's air fried some fucking cauliflower shawarma, and he's serving it out to everybody.
This could still be a trap.
Well,
you'll turn into pigs. No.
We reciprocate from my basic supplies. Just share some more rations into the pot. Don't want to be one of those people. That was like okay, mate. Sorry, me again. I'm here though. I'm listening.
And as you go to sit down and rest, maybe set up your own kind of sleeping rolls and things to get some rest, Veyn, you hear a voice that you recognize. And they say, well, if it isn't Veyn Ashcroft, a most promising student.
Yes.
And you see your mentor, Theodoric Vale. Perhaps not at all like you last saw them. Their robes, similar to yours, are worn and bedraggled. Their facial hair is overgrown, and they have that glint in their eye that you recognize. You can tell me which ancestry they are as well, and gender and stuff.
Ooh, I hadn't considered it, but let's just have a quick think. I'm tempted to say Fungril just to piss Mikey off.
I'm all for that.
But I think I tend to want to not be all about the wacky stuff. Honestly, I think they're just a human.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I always feel a bit odd being like, oh yes, it's a fairy. Go on, let's say they're a fawn.
Okay, nice.
I think that sounds fun. And Theodoric, yes, was assumed to be male with said name.
Okay.
Or at least of masculine appearance.
Yeah. So before you even get a response out, he clops closer to you, his hooves, and grabs you.
So much thematicness already. Oops.
Grabs your arm and almost like tries to pull you away from the larger group. I would say this is not normal behavior from him.
Yes.
But do you go with him? Go with it?
Yeah, definitely. She wouldn't have seen him for a long time.
Yeah.
I think she'd probably be more caught up in the idea that there'd been a chance encounter, that while she might notice that this is like a bit unusual behavior, it might be like an afterthought, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's just like, oh, right, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, oh, Master Vale. Fancy seeing you here at the mountains. What?
He says, yes, I've been travelling with this group, and he gestures to the travellers, and he says, it's been quite a fascinating journey. I met them in Hilltop. They were convinced that they knew the source of some sort of new magics hidden here within the mountain. I've been travelling with them for weeks, and perhaps you have also seen the enormous construct buried on the plateau. Most fascinating.
It certainly is, sir. It certainly is, Master. I can't help but notice it seems to have excited you, perhaps even more than I would have expected. What were you doing in Hilltop?
Oh, never mind that. I was working on my old studies. That's all forgotten now. But what I did find was a breadcrumb left by my mentor, the Arch Scholar, which led me to the mountain top. I came across one of his constructs. I recognize it anywhere.
Wanting to still always impress her mentor, she definitely just, instead of being like, yeah, I had to really like study it, she's like, oh yes, me too. Me too. Oh, I'd recognize that mark anywhere. Oh, he did leave an impression, didn't he? But where, what are you doing with this information? Are you chasing him down?
He reveals like some scraps of paper. He says, I have here the writings of the Arch Scholar. I believe he wrote these before he left Prolaris for the last time, and in these papers he foretells of a magic, an ancient magic that has long been dormant. Some believe that it is somehow connected to the Clanks. Tell me, have you heard of this this Clank religion, this god Fracas, who your friend may have included in his backstory. Who may not be here.
Well, I can't say I've heard of anything in such detail, but it does match up with some other chance encounters that we've had in this way. And she'll describe the encounter with the sword and the ancient magics and the religious overtones of that. Is it all connected? We hadn't had a chance to put together any of the pieces yet.
He's like nodding ferociously at you, and he says, yes, I think something is contained within this mountain. Perhaps even, well, my traveling companions, they believe that this is the resting place or containment of Fracas himself. He dwells in this mountain. They believe that the giant constructs were made by Fracas themselves and came out of the mountain long ago. Whatever magic that Fracas embodies his followers with, I believe this is what the Arch Scholar has been trying to research. A new magic.
It's momentous. If putting her cynic hat on, said it sounds momentous as ancient magics. It's what we always dreamed of finding, but I hadn't expected to find you traveling with a cult, Master.
He looks like confused and then turns around and goes, oh no, they're I don't think they're a cult. They're a recognized religion now in Hilltop. They're having this large religious festival in a few days' time. Perhaps that is where you are traveling to, no?
Oh, yes, certainly our destination is Hilltop. But, you know how it is. Since leaving the Athenaeum, I'm working on some private projects. But may not be able to share all the information of, even with you, Master.
He sort of gives a conspiratorial wink and says, well, I put two and two together. You're on this road. You wouldn't have come up here unless you weren't trying to get to Hilltop in quick time. And then and then he goes to start more exposition dumping, and you will end on this. You hear like some crashing and thudding further into the cave. And then everyone stops talking and looks deeper into the cave, into the darkness. And you hear the bleating of a sheep. And then like a crunch.
For God's sake.
Meunier leans over into Veyn's ear. I fucking told you so.
You can go and fucking cook yourself. We got a fire, didn't we? Oh,
and we'll end it there.
Fabulous.
That's my GM soft move. Telegraphing a potential danger or adversary.
I think duly telegraphed. Very
I
cool.
wonder if they're a giant-sized creature.
They will after you, mate.
It's because you're small, stupid. Oh, wait, sorry. Just my bad.
Size doesn't matter. We're going to use it.
Certainly this time it would be applicable.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what happens when you remember to send Olly some notes on your backstory.
I've sent Olly some notes.
Good ones.
Oh, shit. Right, fair play. Fair enough.
No, I did get them to.
It didn't say that. It just said send some notes.
Yeah.
I would say that more for myself. I'm not for anyone else. Just it's very pleasing for a couple of sessions in a row.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll go to some more characters.
giving me like, what were they called in Heart? The beats. It's giving me beat flashbacks.
Beat flashbacks.
Yeah, getting sent backstory on the day of the session.
Day before.
Yeah, it's okay, Hodgie. It's all right. I've still don't think I got anything from Michael Bucko.
Wouldn't have thought so.
Wouldn't have thought so. Yeah, but
if one of your beats comes up but you're not here, does that mean that that character has to crop up again in 3 more episodes to give someone a chance to have the beat again?
Yeah. I thought for sure Alex would be back this time to enjoy some religious clanky stuff.
It does sound an unfortunate turn of events on his travel.
Yes,
but also, sent away for work, have a long flight. Whatever.
But it sounds like you'll still be here next time, so he'll get to dive in straight into his fellow clanks.
No, we're leaving before we see the giant.
Yeah. One rumble and crunch, and brave Sir Meunier. Sir Meunier, he ran away out of the cave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, nice.
Sir Meunier, he ran away. Well, lovely. Thank you very much.
We just convinced him to stop playing a obnoxious tank.
Yeah, he's still obnoxious.
Look, right. There's only so many tropes I can't avoid.
Yeah.
I think there's a good dynamic developing where Veyn is going to be getting steadily more aggravated by just your nature as a spy master and suspicious sort. So I think that'll be fun.
At least this one's fair for me to lean into, not trusting literally everything.
There's always one. There's always one. Don't try.
I think you'd be a terrible spy master if you had trust of every scenario you came up to. Oh, fire warmth must be a good little spot. That
you could have done
no
some
chance of
actual
or anything.
spying, like the old listen at the door.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to warn them that it could be a trap, and they went, "Fuck that! I'm walking in there." So
yeah,
it's a place where best working alone.
The school of fuck around and find out seems to apply as well.
Yeah. Well, I think
fuck around and find your mentor.
I think we don't have that kind of deep experience of like a Pathfinder game where we get punished if we don't literally test every 5 feet for traps and monsters and things.
That's fair.
To the point where Milo just walks into danger and he knows he's going to be fine. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. or not. I'll happily walk into danger for the plot. Yeah. I'd rather shoot myself in the fucking face than tap it with 10-foot pole down a corridor for an evening.
Yeah. I mean, that was Heart. That was our whole campaign of Heart, right? It's just you walking into everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've through playing these types of systems, I'm so much more interested in just finding out what happens than solving every situation. Safely. So
I need to get some more.
Anyway,
Need more peril.
Need more. I think. Well, honestly, it's one of those things, isn't it? If you'd have just rolled one decent roll, there could have been a lot of peril.
Yeah, true. Well, you're going into this battle
5 HP.
without a rest as well, so.
Ooh, well, thankfully we don't have fucking spell slots to deal with either.
I do like that. It is narratively a lot more fun just being able to.
The ebb and flow of power is more interesting than finite pool. Anyway, I'm rambling on.
Save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Which we do sometimes. Yeah.
Sure
I mean, Mikey's like, he's gone again. Like, you don't get there's no respect. Where's the respect?
This bloody guy.
This little guy. Alright, guys. Well, actually, let me double check. I'm here next week. It's the week after I will be in Corfu.
Ooh.
Take a laptop with you, right?
I could do, but I'll be
Perfect.
drinking my
So you
body
can
weight in pina coladas. So
That's how it should be.
Sounds like a fantastic session.
yeah. I spend all my fear. Fuck it. Bring on the demons. The demon of despair.
Do it.
Nice. Cool, guys. Well, that was fun. See you next time. For a full
Great
party,
session. Thanks very
hopefully.
much. Have a good night all.
Bye.